Good afternoon, my friends. I want to give those who are wondering and worrying whether they're going the right way a quick hack today. There is something called the polyvagal theory, which is very applicable in limbic rewiring and brain retraining, and I'm going to give you a shorthand version of it today. Think of a scale of 1 to 10. This is the scale that your nervous system is existing on. And again, this isn't, if you look up polyvagal theory, this is abbreviated. But 0 to 3 is your freeze response and dorsal shutdown. That's at the lower end of it. 4 to 6 is your relaxation chemistry or ventral vagal. So that's calm, alert, in flow, feeling just normal and healthy, able to work and rest and just be present. 7 to 10 is your sympathetic, overdrive. And that is anxiety, racing thoughts. There's whole kind of categories of symptoms that are associated more with freeze and more with that fight or flight. And a lot of times, a lot of people, not everybody, these can be experienced at the same time. You can be in freeze and fight or flight at the same time, or you could have the tendency, and this is a lot of folks have a tendency to be more in either sympathetic or freeze as their general kind of MO. Like that's just the way that their brain and nervous system is, expressing the dysfunction or the imbalance. And a lot of times, if you've been in fight or flight for a long time and you've been working to create dose chemistry and relaxation and move yourself down towards calm, when you don't have a baseline of calm, meaning your nervous system is not yet at a place where it can regulate itself, which it is by definition, it cannot, because you're creating that regulation with your actions. You are the one regulating yourself until it becomes automatic for your nervous system to do so. So you don't have a baseline of calm if you're in this process. And a lot of times you'll swing from sympathetic right through calm and into freeze. And then it's like, okay, well, I'm calmer, but I'm also kind of depressed or lethargic, or, my brain's really foggy and I'm really spacey. Am I doing this right? Is this supposed to be how it is? And the same can happen the other way. It's a little less common, but you can also be working your way out of freeze and then land in sympathetic and having a lot of anxiety and be like, that wasn't really what I was aiming for. I was just trying to, lift my state into a more positive one. And then you land in a pretty overdriven, anxious, sympathetic state. So overall, I just want to explain that so you understand that, yes, you are going the right way. But until you're at this point, your nervous system can't regulate itself. So it kind of overshoots the mark and you end in the opposite side of being dysregulated. So the key, regardless of where you find yourself here, is to continue to move towards the center. And if you're in freeze, it can be more helpful to do things that are gently elevating, gently lifting, juicy calm, soft joy, things like deep breathing and gentle, like watching something that is a little bit funny. It kind of makes you feel amused or smile or chuckle. Could be something like, baby goats playing or blooper videos or something beautiful, beautiful scenery, gentle music. Calm but beautiful or uplifting scenes, people being kind to each other, things, storylines like that if you're doing visualization. And if you're in sympathetic, sometimes we need to be doing things that are a bit more just on the calm, like very neutral calm, not a whole lot of emotion, just, a lot of regulation. And sometimes if you're in sympathetic, you have to match the speed that your brain's operating at and do something pretty joyful to be able to keep up with how fast your brain is moving, but you're going high speed and generating dose, which slows things down, and then you can get into calm from there. But overall, keep trying different things, learn your unique brain. What gets you out of freeze might be a little different, or sympathetic. It might be a little different than the next person. So overall, regulatory, rhythmic, steady, calming things are great for sympathetic, and gently uplifting things are good for freeze. But overall, you can be in both at the same time. So do your best. But I just want to put this out there so you guys have a sense that overshoot is normal, and you just want to keep, no matter where you are, it doesn't matter, just keep coming back to the center. Love you guys.